Nice steps.
Taken out.
Step
Shock dart. No more. Shock dart.
Hey!
Shock dart. Taken out. Down. Shock dart.
Yeah.
Die.
On the stairs.
Rotate, guys, rotate.
Shock dart.
Yeah, all rotate.
Taken out.
No way, man. No way. No.
Shock dart.
Last player standing.
Trick shot. Dart. Good thing I was with you. Yes?
You are so good, brother. I didn't know these lineups.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Shock dart.
Sova have lineups, let's go.
Shock dart.
One enemy remaining.
Bro,
Nice, what the fuck is that?
what the fuck is that arrow? Why did it bounce so much?
Fuck.
Oh my god. Come on, Sova, use the lineup. Sova got lineups. Look at that.
Shock dart.
Blinded. Spike planted.
Gone.
Over.
Revealing area.
If you would like to see more content from me, make sure you don't forget to subscribe. Hello hunters and welcome to my channel. On the map are my double shock dart lineups on Breeze. These shocks will kill the player holding behind Pipe's box in A site. Lock between the buoy and the rock, look at this dark line on the water tower and put the hotline tip next to the drone under it like this and do a one bounce full charge.
Pressure. You need to chill out.
Scanning ahead.
Then drag down until the letter S sits on this leaf exactly like this and do a 2 bounce 2 charge.
Scanning ahead. Shock dart.
Use this lineup at the start of the round if the enemy players like to hold from that position.
Any angle.
These shocks will kill the player hiding behind the box near double doors. Lock between the rock and the floaty thing, look at the top right of these pipes on this dark point and put the tip of your shock dart icon on it like this. 1 bounce 2 charge.
Scanning ahead.
Then drag up and look at this other dark spot on the windows and put the tip of the shock dart icon on it like this. 2 bounce 1 charge.
Revealing area.
Both shocks together look like this and it is best used a few seconds after the round starts. It is most effective in pistol round.
Trick shot.
These shocks will kill the player holding from stairs in A site. Walk between the buoy and the rock. Look at this metal frame on the left and put the tip of your left hotline on it like this and do a full charge. Then for the second shock, just aim under this dark spot on the tower, 2 bounce 2 charge. To land both shocks at the same time, fake the second lineup by pulling your knife out or wait 3 or 4 seconds after the first shock dart.
Shock dart.
These shocks will kill the player defusing default plant A. Lock between the rock and the floaty thing. Look at this tip of the leaf on the right and put your left diamond under it like this. 1 bounce and 2 charge.
Revealing area.
Then turn around to your right, crouch and look at this dark spot on the bottom of the rock. And put the left vertical line inside charge bar under it like this and do a 2 bounce full charge. It's also very important that your crosshair is on the line that separates the 2 colors on the edge here. With a bit of practice, both shocks should look like this and the enemy can only see the cave shock that bounces awkwardly towards him.
Any angle.
These shocks will kill the player defusing the spike planted on the side. Walk between the buoy and the rock, look under this circular antenna on this white spot and put the little curved line your drone on it like this with a 2 charge.
Scanning ahead.
Then turn to your right, crouch and on this corner of the wood steps put the left diamond left tip like this. 2 bounce full charge.
Revealing area.
With some practice, both shocks should look like this.
Trick shot.
If you want an easier alternative, these shocks will take longer to land but are just as effective. From the same spot, look at this corner to the left of the water tower and put the little curved line your drone on it like this. And do a 1 bounce 2 charge.
Revealing area.
Then use the previous first lineup under the antenna like this. And do a 2 charge.
Scanning ahead.
Use these shocks to predict a kill on a player defusing.
Shock dart. No more to oppose us.
These shocks will kill the player holding from Graffiti corner in B. Go in this corner near the cannon, look at these leaves above and put the right vertical line inside charge bar under this gap like this and do a full charge.
Scanning ahead.
Then drag down and place your left diamond like this and do a 1 bounce 2 charge.
Scanning ahead.
Use these shocks at the start of the round when pushing B. To land both shocks at the same time, fake the second lineup by pulling your knife out or wait 3 or 4 seconds after the first shock dart.
Left is cold, friend.
These shocks will kill the player holding from B back deep corner. Walk into this cage, look at this leaf above and put the left diamond tip under it like this and do a full charge.
Scanning ahead.
Then drag down until you see this branch under the flower on the side and put your left hotline tip on it like this with a 2 charge.
Scanning ahead.
To land both shocks at the same time, fake the second lineup by pulling your knife out or wait 3 or 4 seconds after the first shock dart.
Shock dart.
These shocks will kill the player holding behind the wall in B. Walk into this cage, look at this flower under the wire and put your left hotline tip on it like this. And do a 2 charge.
Revealing area.
Then drag down until the tip of your shock dart icon connects with this dark leaf. And do a 1 charge jump and release.
Revealing area.
Both shocks will look like this. These shocks will kill the player defusing default plant B. Walk into the cage again, look at this leaf above and aim on it like this with a 2 charge.
Scanning ahead.
Then drag down until the line between the drone and shock icon touches this dark leaf on the wall like this. 1 bounce, 1 charge, jump and release.
Scanning ahead.
Both the shocks together should look like this.
Shock dart.
Another variation for the default plant shock, this time from B main. Go into this corner and aim just above the box on the dog edge like this. And do a 1 bounce full charge.
Scanning ahead.
Then turn back and aim on the corner of this particular brick. 2 bounce full charge.
Revealing area.
To land both shocks at the same time, fake the second lineup by pulling your knife out or wait 3 or 4 seconds after the first shock dart.
Shock dart.
Switching to defender side, these shocks will kill anyone pushing A from shop or elbow. Go into this corner near the door lever, look at this leaf between the pipes, crouch and put the letter U under the leaf exactly like this, and do a 1 bounce 2 charge.
Revealing area.
Then while crouching, look down here between these 2 dark spots and place your right diamond like this and do a 1 bounce 2 charge again. This lineup is pixel perfect but extremely effective at the start of the round.
Revealing area.
With some practice, both shocks will look like this.
Shock dart.
These shocks will kill the player planting default in A. If you're coming from B, stand on these dark bricks while hugging the wall. Look on the building with a pipe and put your left hotline tip on the gray stripe like this with a 2 charge.
Scanning ahead.
Then for the second one, aim at this dark edge of the roof and do a 1 bounce full charge.
Revealing area.
Make sure mid is clear before using this lineup.
Shock dart. Shock dart. I have planted the spike.
Use these shocks to kill the player holding behind the pyramid. Go into this corner near the crate. Look at this corner under the ship rail and put the bottom of your drone icon on it like this and do a full charge.
Scanning ahead.
Then drag down and place the left hotline tip in this dark spot here and do a 1 bounce 2 charge.
Revealing area.
To land both shocks at the same time, Fake the second lineup by pulling your knife out or wait 3 or 4 seconds after the first shock dart. Use these shocks when retaking A after the attackers plant the spike. These shocks will kill the players pushing or peeking from B main. Hug this wall and move until the dark line overlaps with the corner on your left like this. Then look at this dark edge above and place your drone HUD line just under it like this. One bounce, one charge, jump and release.
Revealing area.
For the second one, just aim on top of this cross brick formation. 2 bounce, full charge.
Scanning ahead.
Use these shocks at the start of the round, and to land both of them at the same time, shoot the second shock a second after hearing the first shock bounce above you.
Trick shot. Be still.
These shocks will kill the player planting default B. If you're in A, go in this corner under the bridge. Look at this wood part above the pipe and place your line between drone and shock icon on it like this. And do a full charge.
Scanning ahead.
Then drag down until you see this yellow ring above the blue stripe on the wall and place the HUD line tip near drone close to it like this and do a 2 charge.
Revealing area.
To land both shocks at the same time, fake the second lineup by pulling your knife out or wait 3 or 4 seconds after the first shock dart.
Be still.
If the middle of the map is clear, go in this corner, look at this grey stripe on the tower and place the HUD line tip near drone near the bottom of it like this with a 2 charge.
Scanning ahead.
Then look at this window and place the line between drone and shock icon under it like this and do a 1 charge.
Revealing area.
Both shocks should look like this.
No more to oppose us.
If the attackers already planted the spike, use these shock darts to kill the player in the graffiti corner. Go in the same corner in mid, look at this leaf and place the right HUD line tip on it like this. Then drag up until the bricks are not visible anymore and 2 charge. Then drag down and look at this corner here and place the left diamond like this. 1 bounce, 1 charge, jump and release. Both shocks done correctly should look like this, and there's a high chance you get a kill on your way to retake the site.
Shock dart.
If you want to shock dart the player holding spawn from the other corner after the spike is planted, go into this corner, look at the tip of the flag and place the point under drone on it like this and do a full charge. Then look at this leaf formation that looks like a boot and put the little curved HUD line under it like this. 1 bounce, 2 charge. To land both shocks at the same time, fake the second lineup by pulling your knife out or wait 3 or 4 seconds after the first shock dart.
Shock dart.
Use these shocks when retaking A site from spawn. These shocks land on elbow entrance and kill the player standing near the wall. Go in this corner in nest, aim at this wood part corner and do a 2 bounce 1 charge.
Revealing area.
Then look down here where the grass meets the box and place your right diamond like this, 2 bounce full charge.
Scanning ahead.
Both shocks used at the start of the round will look like this.
Shock dart. Shock dart.
Thrifty.
Any angle. They sacrificed for nothing.
These shocks will kill the player picking double doors from mid. Hug this fence and line up the door edge with a box edge like this. Then look up at this rusty edge and place the bottom left charge bar on it like this and do a 1 charge.
Revealing area.
For the second shock, just aim in the middle of the boxes or a little bit lower and do a 1 bounce full charge.
Scanning ahead.
Use these shocks at the start of the round if the attackers like to push mid.
No more to oppose us.
These shocks will kill the player behind mid pillar. Go in this corner, look at this rusty line above you and place your inner charge bar in the middle of it like this and do a 2 charge.
Scanning ahead.
Then look at these leaves on the wall and place your right hotline tip just under them like this and do a 1 charge jump and release.
Revealing area.
Use these shocks at the start of the round to kill the players pushing mid. Thank you for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like to see more content from me, and I'll see you in the next video, hunters.